There's really nothing to add with Velveteen Dream. We've gone over it a million times. Status update: he's still training. He had a little bit of a physical thing here for a bit, but still there, still with us, still PC, still training, still on the roster. As far as Pat McAfee, no, like Pat's limitations are he's a busy guy. Pat is one of the most successful. I hate to put a title on what he does because I feel like it's limiting to him, but like you say, like podcaster, media personality, sports world personality. There's, almost every weekend that I look online during football season, Pat seems to be trending on the weekends. His coverage of football, his association with FanDuel, just everything that he does. This, as you can imagine, going into the playoffs and into the Super Bowl was a very busy time for him. So it was not a matter of, it's everybody leads into everything and has a take on it, and then it runs on the internet and everybody speculates, and Pat loves that, as do we. So it's, his learning about his firing on the air was greatly exaggerated. But Pat he's a busy dude, and we've been talking about it, and he had said, look, give me a moment to breathe when the Super Bowl is over, because he just got married not that long ago, and he's like, if I don't take a breath for a minute after this Super Bowl, I might not be married for much longer. My words, not his. I think he just needed to take a breather, and if we can engage here back again, he loves it, and that's the one thing that I love about Pat. When you have somebody from outside that comes in that loves it, and by outside, it's hard for me to even refer to him as an outsider because he so loves what we do. It's hard not to see him like an insider. But when you get somebody like that, or even right now, I can tell you, I have not been more impressed with anyone sort of kind of walking in the door with a, hey, I'd like to do this thing with you guys and kind of engage with you, as Bad Bunny. Like I cannot, he is phenomenal, so respectful to what we do, is the biggest fan, is living a dream right now, but in every way that you could possibly imagine, he's respectful and loves what we're doing, and is so into it. And I see him training all the time. I see him working out all the time. When he's there, he's just one of the guys, and it's awesome to see. And I really can't say enough good stuff about him. I've been vocal about her in the past. To me, I don't know that there is, everybody brings skill sets to the table. At her age, 23, I think still, her maturity, where she is now from where she was a year ago, is she's just a different level of confident performer. She brings so much to the table, from a work ethic, an attitude, an ability. She is a sponge for learning. She's humble to it. She wants to learn. She wants to work with everybody. I mean, I can't say enough good stuff about her. And to me, if you were to say, name me a breakout star right now, and again, I would put Bianca Belair in that same category, because she's kind of sort of there already doing it, right? And so, but if I was to say who's that next person to step into those roles and really just game changer over the next year or two, it's Rhea. She just has it written all over her, as does a Bianca. There's certain talent you just see it in, and it's just a matter of how it unfolds. So sky's the limit. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure in those conversations. That would be a question for, a Nick or a Steph or somebody. I'm not, at that level of detail with the Peacock thing. I haven't been engaged in it at that point. The great thing about NXT and its placement right now on USA. One, they're extremely happy with the product. Two, they're extremely happy where it sits. But you have to look at it all as one big circular kind of universe. They all kind of pitch into each other. And so having the platform of USA with NXT, much like Raw, to pitch you to Peacock and to pay-per-views and all the other content, that's just me speaking, would seem like it would be the best place for it to be. The relationship with USA is really strong, and remains for NXT. Where that goes in the future, I obviously for anything that's up in the air. And as these platforms shift and move, and their desire to push subscribers and or viewers in certain directions obviously is a part of this. But the great thing about Peacock, this NBCU relationship, it just strengthens across the board. They're all synergistic to each other. And when you talk about the size and the strength of Peacock, it just increases the viewership dramatically. So if there's a special event coming on there, the ability for more people than ever before, by far, to be able to see that event and to have eyeballs on that event and to get cross promotion across everything is bigger than it's ever been before. And that's the goal. Yeah, to be honest, I don't have anything. I have no knowledge of precisely that situation or what went into it. It really had nothing to do with me, or we take COVID seriously across the board with everything. We're expecting our talent to be as safe as possible. We're taking every precaution we can, from a testing and a cleaning and just every precaution that we've been advised to take, that it's best for us to take, and we're taking it all very seriously. It's the safety and health of our performers, our staff, our crew is first and foremost on anything we do. So, I don't know all that situation. I only know what's been speculated to me, or what I've read, but I've not specifically asked, and I don't have that information.